Hello everyone, and welcome to Minecraft. Vanilla Minecraft, actually. I haven't touched this in a long time. I'm gonna really explain quickly here because there's gonna be plenty of time for me to talk. I haven't played Minecraft Vanilla on camera pretty much ever. With a couple of, short exceptions. I've done a few small videos on my channel showing off worlds that I've built in Vanilla Minecraft. But I thought to myself, geez, it's been a while since the Strife Solution series ended, and I needed to distance myself from Minecraft, but it's been a while now. And I kind of feel like getting back into it, but I'm not quite ready to do, a full series, with story and everything. So what should I do before, until that time comes? And I thought, how about Vanilla Minecraft? And how about I play, a hardcore, world gets deleted if I die, gaming experience. So so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into single player here, and I've already, vetted world seeds. So this is the world that I've got. This is creative mode. So 785264 is the world seed. I'm just going to go ahead and delete this and recreate it here. So let's do Will's Hardcore Challenge. So we're going to do hardcore, more world options. So that the seed was 785264. Just kind of hammered something into my numpad to get it. And it turns out that this is a nice world seed because it gives me access to a couple of different biomes, not too far from the spawn. And that's the reason why I'm choosing it, because it'll give me some variety for building materials. So world type default, structures on. I can't use cheats or a bonus chest whenever I'm on hardcore. So let's go ahead and just hit start here. Zoop Zoibus. Okay, hey, check it out. So as you can see, I've spawned in a plains biome. Oh, almost forgot. Oh, look at that. So I'm going to open my menu here, and I'm going to show options, resource packs. Got a whole bunch of resource packs on hand if I want to use anything. But what I'm using right now is Faithful. This is basically a 32 pixel resolution package that is faithful to the original default textures. So the default textures in Minecraft are 16 pixels by 16 pixels each image. Faithful just doubles the number of pixels and basically keeps things looking the same. So standard Minecraft, first thing you gotta do is you gotta punch trees. Standard procedure. And I'm not gonna bother punching more than 3 logs out for the start of this because it's completely useless otherwise. Obviously, I gotta get myself a shelter, and I've also got to get myself a farm, so let's go ahead and punch up a whole bunch of this grass. There's just been so many changes to Minecraft over a short, well, not really a short period of time. There's been a ton of different changes over a long period, and I know a lot of people don't really play Vanilla Minecraft. Pretty much the only reason to play Vanilla Minecraft for a lot of people these days is if you're stuck with just the console version, which, there's nothing wrong with the console version. I actually have it on the PlayStation 4. I've been killing a lot of time with the console version of Minecraft, mainly because, there's a significant lack of games that I really feel I can just flat out chill out with my PS4. I bought the PS4 for the PT demo, which I did do a video for quite a while back, so... Ooh, hey, iron already. This is great. So, what are my goals here? Okay, I can't break the iron down. I just need one more stone. Go ahead and crack this open and make myself a stone pick. Here we go. Now let's grab up this iron. Oh man, I'm so lucky. This is great. This is great stuff. So, where should I build my house? Hey? Because, that's an important thing. Although, in all honesty, anybody who's played proper Minecraft, and really is all about, not squatting in a hole for the first day or so, anybody will tell you it's all about the food, and shelter is second. You want to try to get your food supply set up first. So, I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh no, wait, I need more stone before I can make proper use of this stuff. So, go ahead and mine this out. So, what is going on with Minecraft on my channel outside of, this hardcore playthrough that I'm going to be going for? And for that matter, I don't know that this is really something that I'm going to continue, be certain to tell me whether or not doing a hardcore playthrough in vanilla is something you guys want to see me do more of. You know, you're gonna get a couple of videos of this. That's my intention. But I don't know if it's something that I want to do, you know, take and run with for several episodes. Well, more than just the basic standards. So, okay, let's go ahead and make ourselves a furnace and pop that down. And some of you will probably freak out about this, that I'm gonna just, well, here's the deal, okay? Some people freak out whenever you use logs and you burn that as fuel in the furnace instead of planks, but I don't know if it's the difficulty or if it's a straight up update to in 1.8 here. But they actually did significantly change the mechanics for efficiency of wood burning. It turns out that you know, planks, just blocks of wood, are a lot less efficient than the actual logs now. So I'm not entirely certain. I haven't looked into that 100%, but I do know that the planks aren't as efficient as they used to be. It used to be that the planks would burn 4 units, and I think they only do 1.5 or 2 now. See? I mean, I put 6 in there, and it's gone. It's just totally gone. So, with that done, I'm going to go ahead and make myself a handy-dandy axe. As I was saying before, though, what am I doing? What's going on with Minecraft on my channel? Well, really what ended up happening was Strife Solutions was going along, and, you know, the design of that show was basically, I will play the mod pack, and I will show you new parts of the mod pack, and at the same time, teach you how to play said mod pack. You know, how to go through different mods that you probably don't know how to play or mess around with. And I'm gonna, you know, just flat out teach you new things about this mod pack that you may not know. So that was the design of it, but what ultimately happened was that kind of caught up to me. I didn't know it, you know, just because I was trying to teach and I was learning the stuff like just ahead of the curve, and I ended up falling behind. So I said, you know what, I'm not really having too much fun doing this now. And that was coupled with the fact that the server started to go critical. The Minecraft server actually isn't in all of the best position. It's not in the best of states today. So that's a major contributing factor to why I ended the Strife Solutions series. And, you know, it's been gone for so long now that I kind of feel there's no good reason for me to return to it. That being said, you know, it's like, okay, Strife Solutions isn't going to return, but I'm going to do another series, and, you know, it's going to be canonically related to it, because I know that there are a significant number of you who really do love, you know, the story that's built up in any of the series, and, you know, the concept of, like, what's the timeline and everything like that. I know that there's plenty of you who love that stuff, and, you know, there's no problem with that. I love playing to that, so I'm going to go ahead and the next series that I do full on, where, you know, everything is, like, planned out, and I've got a intended structure for it, you're going to get that. This series is not that. This is me just, you know, going through a hardcore challenge. I am running a little bit low on food. I just heard a cow, which is a good sign. Probably should have... Okay, I got the last log there. That's lucky. Go ahead and get in here. So much to do on the first day of Minecraft. Let's see. I've got some cobblestone, and this isn't too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the grass out over here. Next step is shelter, naturally. So if I want to get a shelter going, jeez, the hitbox for that flower was small enough. Whenever it comes to a shelter, you know, I'm super picky about how everything is built. I probably want to go back and grab that crafting table. But, you know, even though I'm super picky with the way things are built in Minecraft, I've gotta get something that's gonna be make-do for the first night here. So, how do I make something that's make-do and still be satisfied? Well, the answer is pretty simple. What I need to do is basically take the same attitude that you start with whenever you make a house in Skyrim. Skyrim, God, who doesn't love Skyrim? It's a fantastic game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some cobblestone here, and I'm going to build myself a 9 block, 3x3 base. There we go. And this is where everything is going to start. I'm going to go ahead and put some wings on this as well. So 1, 2, 3. I'll go back and mine up a tiny bit more stone. The idea is that just like in Skyrim, if you have Hearthfire installed, you start building your house with just this tiny little, more or less, I guess you could say a sturdy shack, because, it's got actually, solid log frames and whatnot, solid logs for frame. But you start out with a very small house, and then you keep adding on to it. So you start out with a small house, and then, like, on the back of that, you end up adding this much, much larger hall. And then the small house turns into an entryway. And you keep adding wings onto it and stuff. So that's the idea behind it. Now, I don't know if it's possible to starve to death in this version. What I'm probably going to end up doing is using the logs as support beams outside, but that's a purely aesthetic thing. So I'll go ahead and split these logs and get to work on this now. Here we go. The walls are done. Now I just need to hop down. Ooh, I gotta be careful there. Okay, the sun is setting. This is a super bad sign, so I'd better... Where are the cows? I know that there were cows somewhere around here. I'm down to 4 shanks of health. So, I might want to take these guys out. Okay. Cows, meet your maker. Which is me. Okay, there we go. We're getting some steak. Off of this. Good old axe. Here we go. Okay. Alright, I'm up to the point where I can't actually run, which isn't good. I'm going to go ahead and chop this tree down really fast before I pop back into my house. And I'm going to go ahead and put the crafting table back down right there. Put the furnace down. Go ahead and make myself a birchwood door. This is something that was added in 1.8 special doors, as you can see. Pretty nifty stuff there. Next up is to put a roof on this place, because that's super, super important. I'll go ahead and make it out of slabs, because that's very efficient, and it'll play into how I'm going to design the entire house. In the long run, go ahead and pop these stakes in there as well. Actually, I'll put the birchwood in and pop just 2 planks in, and I'll use the planks to nerd pull my way up, put on the roof. So, like I said, just like in Skyrim, you start out by making this small house, and then the small house turns into, like your entry hall. That's absolutely all that I need, and that's that for the first day. Pork chops, or no, not pork chops. The steak is cooked up, and this stuff does fantastic of filling my hunger bar. Just eat 2 of these babies, and I'm full up. Is it safe? Yeah, it's safe. Okay, I'll take these torches that I've got extra here, and plunk them down like so. So the crops get a little bit of light. Also, it sounds like there's a surface pool of lava just below me here. That'll come in super handy for, like, massive smelting operations whenever I get a mining operation up and running. Because I'm running hardcore mode, I can't cheat. So, there's something else. I'm going to go ahead and make myself a double chest. Here we go. Pop that down there. And just, I suppose... pop the... Oh, wow, I got a lot of leather off of that. Put the iron and some of this stuff in there. I'm not entirely certain where to go next. I mean, it's the basics of the basics running through all of this stuff. Pork chops or steaks are all done. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is hop down into the mines, or, start digging a mine, I guess. Ooh. What's this? I seem to have found a mine. Or a natural cave. I was going... I am currently in the process of digging down to, like, vertical height 13 or 12. I can't quite remember which one it is. I never remember off the top of my head. But I'm looking for the diamond level. fuck that up. I mean, it's hardcore mode. I have to be super, super careful. But I did manage to find some good coal down here, which is good. Also, I did tab out and I checked the wiki. I can't seem to find anything about the number of units that coal can smelt. It doesn't seem like there was any particular update. So I'm guessing that it has to do with the fact that I'm on hard mode or hardcore mode. You know, given that it might be something specific to hardcore because it is just basically hard mode with extra stipulations about world deletion upon death. Which, you know, by the way, is exactly what I'm dealing with. So, if you didn't know, well, the more you know, right? You know, do. If you're a 90s kid like me, you know, grew up in the 90s and got these public service announcements about, you know, the more you know, the better off you are. What level am I at here? I'm at level 31 at this point. You know, I think I could afford to branch off and try collecting some extra resources. I have already run into some iron here, though. That's fantastic. So I am open to suggestions for texture packs. You know, I like the Faithful texture pack. It looks it gives you the feeling of classic Minecraft without looking quite so blech or blasé. So you know, if you guys want to see a specific texture pack other than Sphax, please give me suggestions other than Sphax, because it's just, you see Sphax everywhere, and I'm just really, really sick of those textures, and every single time I try to do a different texture pack, people seem to complain. I got a lot of complaints in the original, you know, it was Solutions in Chaos with Parv, you know, the first time that he and I worked together. It was, just the comment sections were riddled with complaints about the fact that I had, I was using the Sortex Fanver texture pack. Do I really want to start strip mining at this level, or do I want to keep going down? Okay, hey, we got gravel. This is great. This is a useful resource for me. Go ahead and light this up a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and grab up as much of this gravel as I can. I can get my hands on a flint and steel. Not that I know I don't know. I'm not entirely certain that I want to be going to the Nether in this series, primarily because of how ridiculously freaking dangerous it is. I hear zombies. Be careful. I don't have a sword. Bat. Woo! Ooh, there's a skeleton over there. What have we got on this side? We got some gold, but I don't have an iron pick yet. Uh-oh. Zombie? Have at ye! Hooah! Hoo-wee. Let's light this up a little bit. We've got some granite down here. Oh, no! It's a skeleton. I don't want to be dealing with skeletons. They are bad business. Bad news. Bad news. I'm going to keep digging up this gravel now. Because I'm going to be able to make dry dirt out of it. Dry dirt is something else that was added in the latest version of Minecraft. Just block that up. Dry dirt was added in the latest version of Minecraft. It's a special version of dirt that will not grow grass, and you can craft it by combining, dirt. Yeah, you can craft dry dirt by combining dirt with gravel. So I'm gonna hop up these stairs here. I should really get I should really start building stairs to get out of these mines faster. So, not a phenomenal amount of ores and stuff, but it is the middle of the day now. I'm gonna need to build myself a clock because it's midday. How are the crops looking over here? Not quite ready yet. I don't think... Oh, wait. I think that this is ready. Yeah, that's ready. Okay, so let's go ahead and replant these. For those of you who are completely unaware of the functionality of crops, I covered this in full in the Minecraft guide. Watch it. Crops grow faster when they are flanked on either side by empty tilled farmland. So this is the fastest way to grow your crops at the beginning of the game. And for that matter, I think it wouldn't be a bad idea for me to extend my farm crops as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just flatten the land out here. Something that a lot of people don't like engage in the big base building process of Minecraft too much. Personally, that's the really big pull for Minecraft for me. That's what really got my attention whenever I first found this game, whenever I first saw it and decided to buy it, back in beta. And what a lot of people don't know is that building a nice looking base is a lot easier than you may imagine. Just fix this farm field, I don't want that tilled. Building a nice base is a lot easier than you may imagine because whenever you start building, it really comes down to a couple of key factors of how you build. And one of the most important factors that you can face, I'm going to go ahead and just... some oak logs. I keep losing my train of thought. I'm sorry, guys. That's not something that I mean to do. But as I was saying, whenever it comes to building a house, a lot of people don't know how to build a nice base. Not necessarily, the architectural structure of the house. That's another story unto itself. But a lot of people they don't really know how to build a nice looking cohesive, base of, multiple buildings. And, if you spawn into, say, an extreme hills biome or just basically any place that has more variation in the landscape than a plains biome, I noticed that a lot of people don't really know what to do. And, that's when, the type of architecture you use starts to come into play. And the question quickly becomes, well, are you going to terraform or not? And I noticed that a lot of people don't do terraforming, and I can understand that because, let's face it, it's not the most super fun of the things that you can do in Minecraft, the whole process of just, reshaping the land to make it look the way that you want it to. But the first level of, building a nice looking compound is deciding, whether or not you're going to terraform, which directly ties into what type of architecture that you're going to use. So whenever it comes to terraforming, you have to make up your mind about whether or not you're going to build with the land. That is, like, design your buildings around the way that the land curves, how it rises and falls, or if you're going to, fight the land and reshape it. So reshape it so that you can build your houses however you want to build them. And personally, for me, I think that terraforming is the way to go because, it's just something that I like to do. But the way that you do that is if you're in any sort of a hilly area, you go and start by basically cutting the top of the hills off. You look at the lowest level of land, and then you look at the highest level of land you have available, and you say, okay, what is the compromise here? What is the level that's like a little bit down from the peak, but it's quite a bit up from the valleys, and that's your median position, So you cut the tops of mountains off, and then you take those tops, you take the materials you get from cutting the top of mountains off, and you fill in the valleys with it. That's how you do terraforming, and that's how you get a good-looking base. I'm going to go ahead and make some more planks here I only need one more slab to finish this job. Needed more than one slab. Okay, well, there we go. Next up, I guess, is to do a better job on the lighting for this place. Ah, great. Zombies. Okay, so one of the big problems with hardcore mode is that hardcore mode, or just hard mode, is that zombies can break down doors. So he is about to try and break into my house to kill me. So I might want to get some of this iron on the go. I've already got an ingot in the chest here. That, put it down. I don't seem to be getting any experience from the smelting. I guess that must be something specific to hardcore mode. Even though it doesn't have a whole lot of purpose, I'm going to go ahead and take some of this dirt and gravel that I've got, because neither of them really serve all that much purpose. And I'm going to craft myself some hardened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's not actually hardened dirt. I was wrong about that. I don't have all of the vernacular down perfect. It's coarse dirt. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to remove that stuff and I'm going to dig away here, and I'm going to make myself a nice little path. Gonna fill it up with coarse dirt. You can see that it looks a little bit harder. And just dig that back up. You don't need Silk Touch for this stuff. So there we go. Coarse dirt. This will never grow grass, so there's something there. It got a little bit of a path there. I might build a dock out into the middle of the water. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff that I can do. But for now, guys, I have a whole bunch of stuff on the go. Thanks for watching. Tell me if you want to see more of this, because I will be plenty well happy to continue this series. Because, you know, it's kind of more spontaneous for me. I don't typically do this type of stuff. But tell me if you want to see more. I'm William Strife, Hardcore Minecraft 1.8. See you guys later. Bye.